pinche putos? I'm gonna show a pressure pass today. For this one, we're just gonna start from De La Riva. So he's gonna have De La Riva hook. This hook can be in the hip, doesn't really matter. The first thing we gotta do here, okay, is turn my knee and foot and facing out, okay? That's gonna make the hook really weak. Boom, so that's the first thing. Sometimes when you do this aggressively, it might even pop the hook off. That's cool. If it doesn't, no worries. So my foot and knee, they have to turn out. Then both hands here, I'm gonna palm the shin, okay? Same place at the same time, and I'm just gonna stomp down. All right, so De La Riva, turn, stomp. That's gonna basically kill his De La Riva to give me enough time to initiate my pass. So when you do this motion, the most common reaction, they're gonna try to get this foot out of there. So they're gonna go wide with it, all right? Normally that would be an issue, but with this pass, really, really heavy pressure pass, it's gonna be good for you. So I stuff. As I'm stuffing and I'm trying to keep the foot in the middle, he tries to go around. I just follow him, okay? And I kind of pin it out. So I don't grab it, I don't have to grab his pants. I just kind of guide him along with it. So I go with that motion. Down, okay? He tries to get his foot out, I just let him, okay? I try to get that leg straight and wide. I keep my hand on the shin the whole time, keeping that hook off, okay? As soon as this hits above your shoulder here, so the foot goes above my shoulder line, I switch underneath and I drop down to my knee. So you can see here, I drop down to this knee here, all right? I try to get my shoulder underneath his knee here, okay? So I'm hugging his knee with my shoulder and my head. And this hand is gonna immediately come, okay? And grab the belt if you can. It doesn't really matter what you grab here, it's preference. As long as you're cupping and putting pressure on his hip here. You can grab the belt here, you can go across. It doesn't really matter too much, okay? As long as we're keeping pressure here. What we're trying to stop is him regaining his knee line inside of my elbow, okay? So if I'm here and I'm loose with this, and he gets his knee inside his elbow, he's gonna get his guard back. So we're trying to stop that, okay? Turn, push, he goes out, I drop to my knee, I hug and I pinch. Remember, we're trying to keep his knee above that elbow line. So I'm low, I'm grabbing. This hand here, okay, has to be pushing the leg away the entire time. My knee, my shin, I'm pressing into him. The only threat here, if you get lazy and you release pressure here and you don't grab, is that they're gonna triangle you, all right? That's gonna be the most common thing they go for. If you know this, it's really easy to stop and it'll help feed the pass. So the way we do that is by keeping my shin over his leg, keeping my hand controlling the calf over here. That way he can't triangle me, okay? He's gonna try and get this leg back in, okay? Once you secure this position here, this hand, I'm gonna ride up with my whole body. Thumb in, I'm gonna grab cross collar, okay? As soon as I do, remember to keep your elbow cinched down, because even if I get here and he's able to get his elbow inside that line, you'll lose the position. So I ride up, I grab the collar, and I'm immediately closing my elbow off. That's what you're monitoring the whole time. Make sure the knee doesn't go inside that elbow, okay? Boom, here, right? Once you get to this spot, let's take this way. Once we get here, this side's taken care of, okay? You're basically good as long as you hold on and keep your elbow closed. Now, this side here, we're still riding forward, right? I'm gonna get my hand back and I'm gonna punch the mat with it first, okay? Hand, punch the mat. As I start to turn my body, this hand is gonna grab his pant leg, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, his butt grip, okay? Like you're grabbing a baby's diaper, basically. So I grab up here, grab the diaper, and I'm gonna put him on his neck immediately. So I grab, and I start to stack him on his neck. When I get him on his neck, the knee is gonna come on his lower back. This is gonna make it so that he can't put his lower back on the mat. If I just do this, then I'm fighting with my upper body to keep him stacked, okay? This will get tired, you're gonna lose that. So I stack him, I keep my knee in his lower back. Then I can rest here, okay? Your job here now is basically make him suffer, okay? Make his life miserable. So I keep him on his neck, I stack, I put a lot of pressure down. You kind of see a different angle. So I'm up, reaching deep. And this, again, you can be adjusting this the whole time. As long as you don't let your elbow get lazy and get his knee back in there, you're good. So I'm tight, I'm putting up. If you get this right, you can choke him from here, okay? So we want to get the pass. We're gonna say Jared's really, really tough. He'd rather die than tap to this, so we're gonna get a pass on him. So I'm up here. This hand that's here, we're gonna take our other knee and we're gonna ride over, okay? Now, I'm gonna use my knees, okay, to kind of shuck his body forward, all right? So without my partner here, what I'm doing is, I trapped his arm, okay? I'm using my knees like this motion to shuck his body. So I don't wanna move around and pass like this. It's gonna give him space to recover his guard. So instead, I wanna stay tight with my hips and my chest and use my knee like this motion here to shuck him around. So I made it all the way here, boom. I trap the arm, knees in the small of his back. Okay, so I'm a lot of pressure. So now we're doing that motion I just showed you here. And now look, it ends up right here, okay? That's gonna allow me to shuck his hips, but still maintain control. Come back, boom. Rotate my knee in, start shoving. Now I can drop and try to get chest to chest, okay? Pinning that shoulder down. The diaper grip that you have back here, don't ever let go of that, all right? You can hold on to that all the way through. So rotate my knee, pin, chest to chest. I'm still holding onto the grip on his pants over here, diaper grip, okay? I get my 3. The reason I like to hold on to this is it makes it almost impossible for him to turn into me and to turn away, okay? With these 2 grips too, you can also get, you got your 3, you can get an easy 2 here. Right to knee on belly, all with the same grips, okay? Back down, you can go all the way around and hold on to it the entire time, okay? So get that hand grip and you pass, don't let go of that. So different angle this time, all the way through from this one. So turn, up, okay? He goes to go out, I drop, I'm hugging, keeping my elbow tight, I rock, I grab. Now, when this is locked in, I'm watching the triangle thread. That's all I'm thinking about. Triangle, triangle, triangle. It's always gonna be going for anyway. So he's trying to go for the triangle. I'm moving, punch the mat, diaper grip. Now I'm gonna put him on his neck, and don't be impatient here. When you put him on his neck and you get this knee here on his back, just make his life miserable, okay? Just make him suffer. If you can tap him from just pressure, okay? Do that, right? Because it's more likely they're gonna give the pass. So I'm here, boom, 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 right? Now my leg is gonna trap his arm over here, and so you can see my knee, okay? I'm not moving away from him, I'm staying tight. My knee's just pivoting like this, okay? And now I'm pushing away. I cover, I punch this out, okay? That's a 3, and then immediate 2 if you go to knee on belly, right? Now, just kind of do what you would do when I get to that position to show you they're gonna go for a hard triangle there. And like the first 6 months you do this, you're gonna get triangled a shitload. I got triangled by white belts all the time trying to do this fucking pass, but eventually you'll figure out how to keep your hand in there, your elbow in there, and it'll stop. So boom, I'm in, he goes to out, and they're gonna pull hard. And as long as I'm wipered out this way, you're good. And then just go for a triangle like really hard whenever I get down there. See, so as long as I'm here and I'm controlling this leg, I'm pressuring forward, you can't triangle me. Go ahead and try it really hard. You can't. I punch, grab the diaper on his neck, and then you can chill here, okay? You can be here all day, all right? Because I can get the pass. If he's really adamant about stopping the pass, a lot of times they'll turn all the way. They'll start to turtle. You can follow them all the way, take the back, all kinds of stuff. One more time.